Hey everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin.off. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. This week I am joined by none other than Conrad Fagan, everybody. Let him hear it. Give it up for Conrad. Put your mitts together. Conrad is from Austin, Texas. He's originally from here in Kansas City. He's a stand-up comedian, and you can find him on Instagram at IRL Conrad Fagan. And you can also check out his sketch, Ghost Hunter 111, on YouTube. Make sure to check that out. There will be links in the description of this podcast. Other than that, you know where to find everything for this show at jakin.off.podcast. For all the social media, jakin.off.podcast at gmail.com. For the email, send me anything. I'll look at it at least once. Other than that, though, thanks so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and enjoy the episode, everyone. Have a nice listen to the episode.
Wouldn't know anything about it.
Does it take you a long time to shit?
Yeah, I think I just take a long time to shit.
Yeah.
I just like to chill.
I love
chilling too much.
I used to go in the bathroom and pretend I was shitting when I was a kid to get away from my family.
Oh yeah, that was a total move. I would go in the bathroom. I would turn all the lights off.
100%.
And I would just sit in a pitch black bathroom and not talk to my family or anybody. I would do this at like restaurants too. I would do this at like public places.
That's not
be at the Peanut.
That's
I would like
weird. The
lock,
Peanut.
Yeah, lock the bathroom door. Lock the bathroom door.
Great wings, dude.
Turn off all the lights. Just sit. That was like a sensory deprivation tank before I knew.
Yeah, dude.
Before I knew what those were. It's a sense-dep bathroom.
Well, just like any good podcast, everybody on here gets to try the sensory deprivation tank.
Oh,
before
really?
They leave. Yeah,
that
dude.
sense-dep before we did this.
Oh, dude, did you spill it?
Yeah, I just spilled some coffee.
Oh God.
No. And that's been Spilling Drinks. This is my podcast, Spilling Drinks. I felt like I had really cool momentum too on talking about how you made me do a sensory deprivation tank. I was going to say that you did a Halloween edition of a sensory deprivation tank where you go in the tank and then you just bang on the outside of it with sticks and like scream. I'm going to open that company, Nightmare Tanks. Nightmare Tanks. And it's a sensory deprivation, but I'm like screaming outside. I'm like going like, you're going to die.
Yeah,
you're going to die.
What's the I want to start making sensory overload.
Sensory
tanks.
Overload tanks.
Yeah.
Just lights. The water gets really hot and then really cold.
Somebody's sucking your dick.
Someone's sucking your dick.
Someone's sucking your dick or eating your pussy.
Fire. There's fire.
Or just whatever, dude. Maybe they're like fingering your butthole, or
you're getting touched.
Yeah, you're getting fucked.
There's hands that reach from under the water and they grab you.
Dude, but they're not like people's hands. They're like rubber, like kitchen gloves with a bunch of lube all over.
They're
them.
terrifying.
So it's like you can't even.
You're stealing it from my nightmare tank. You're stealing it. I had the scary hand thing and my nightmare tanks. You're just aping my business.
What the fuck
ventures.
is aping, bro?
I'm so sorry I spilled a drink, man.
It's okay, dude. It's not.
Aping's when you it's like it's what it means. I don't know. Stealing it.
Stealing it.
Jocking.
Okay, I know jocking, dude. You can't be jocking people's styles.
You can't
bro.
jock my style, man. You can't jock me. You can't ape me. Can't do nothing.
They ape us because they ain't us, dude.
That's right.
Did you see those guys at the Ape Fest music festival for like the Bored Apes?
You can't call it that.
They got burned. They got like their eyes got like burned by the lights that they were using. Like they got like sunburnt on their eyes. Because they were using UV lights.
Too many
as,
lumens.
Like, the light shows, dude. No, literally, like
way too many lumens.
The people in the front show had like they were having like vision issues afterwards.
Like
had
no eyebrows. Like everybody's.
Yeah, they were all tanned.
Yeah, everybody's hairline is like 2 inches farther back.
It's just
like, that was amazing.
so funny. They're shining UV lights into everybody's eyes.
That's
Just
amazing.
Get some LEDs, dude.
Put
What
those
are
in the
you
tank.
doing?
Put them in the tank, dude.
Put them in the tank.
The Astro World tank.
Yeah, the Astro World. The Astro World deprivation tank, dude. That's so fucking funny.
It's a tank where you're not allowed to listen to Travis Scott for an hour.
Yeah,
And it's really good for your
his
circulation.
fans hate it, dude.
And you
They're
actually
like,
you see shit. You
see,
you actually see shit in there.
yeah.
You go in there and you like see shit.
Yeah. Your
Have you
family.
done one of those?
A sensory deprivation tank?
Yeah,
No.
all the people I know who've done them are just I feel like they're crazy people.
Yeah,
Because they always
yeah,
talk about like you go in there and you see like faces and stuff. You like start seeing stuff and hearing things when you're in there. I was like, are you like schizophrenic? Didn't you have like a pill addiction?
Yeah.
Weren't you addicted to pills the last time I talked to you?
Dude, it is. It's a weird. It's like I feel like I've done like some stuff. I've done some shit,
Yeah, I've done crap. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I've never like had like any. Wait, what does your coffee cup say?
My coffee cup? I don't know. My mom just handed this to me before I left the house. I love her. She's a
Poet
beautiful
Jen
woman.
Harris.
It's just a tuxedo. It's a tuxedo cup, and it says "Poet Jen Harris." Yeah, they asked me what the podcast I'm doing was about. They asked me what I was doing. I was like, I'm gonna go do my friend's podcast. Shut up. And
Shut up.
they asked me
Mom.
what it's about, and I told them that it was a podcast about young men's sexual health.
It really is, dude.
It is, and
I'm trying to get all these young men fucked. Dude.
yeah, trying to get them laid.
What are your tips for if a guy's out there? Because you're married, dude. You
Mhm.
locked one down. Look at you, and you're like, dude. I feel like in an age where like people are waiting longer to get married, you got married pretty early.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, dude.
I don't
So what's
know
your
anyone
secret,
who's
dude?
doing
What
it.
are your tips, bro? What are your tips for all the lads out there that are just trying to meet a nice lady, dude? Don't
stop jerking off.
Don't stop jerking off. 100%.
Don't stop jerking off. There's this new dangerous narrative where if you stop jerking off, then you become like an elite. You become like an elite
Bro.
mental freak.
Thank you so much for bringing this up. Actually, I've been looking
Yeah.
for a reason to talk about this on my podcast.
Yeah.
NoFap is insane.
NoFap's really dangerous.
It's an insane ideology.
It's hurting the country.
Kids, listen. Jerk off.
Turn off the podcast right now and go rub one out. And then come back. You're going to enjoy this even more.
You need it.
You need
You
it.
need it.
That stuff's poison. You got to get it out of you. Yeah, don't stop jerking off. It helps you think normally.
Keep jerking.
And then also,
Always be jerking, dude.
I don't know. I just looked at myself and I was like, I was never like, see, because before I was married, I was never slinging it.
Yeah.
I was not a cat. I didn't fuck. I was bad at
dude.
it.
No.
So I honestly kind of it was sort of a fear thing where it's like, I need to just get one just on tap. You know what I mean? So I can't, no. No, it's just I think that some people are wired to just be with another person.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just find somebody who you don't,
Yeah, dude.
who you don't hate, who you don't find insufferable.
Yeah.
And someone who enjoys you in the same capacity. And just hang out there,
Dude, I definitely thought after the telling people to keep jerking off that you were going to say something else funny. But you actually just said something nice, dude.
Well, the whole time you're doing
It's
this.
true. You're right.
The whole time you're doing this, all the
Yeah.
stuff I told you, you need to jerk off.
You got to be jerking off.
have
the
to
whole
jerk
time.
off.
The whole time.
Jerk off before you go on a date with her. Jerk off before you, in the morning. If you think you want to fuck later, jerk off in the morning so you can fuck for longer later.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
Use it to your advantage. Don't be like a little weirdo and just go fucking pretend to shit 5 times a day. Be an adult about it. Be an adult about it, but, and also have a conversation with her. Say, this is something I'm going to be doing for a long time.
Yeah, dude. You got to be upfront. You got to tell them. You got to say,
This is a part of me.
You know,
This is me.
this is where being alpha really comes in, dude. Is you have to be alpha enough to tell your wife, look, I'm gonna fucking jerk off. I'm gonna jerk off a lot.
I'm gonna jerk off, and it's not because of you. It's just because I
have to.
have so much.
I
have so much essence, you know.
Dude, too much essence.
Too much essence
I
can
have
be a
too
bad
much
thing.
seed. Some of it has to be spilled. It must be spilled.
It's gotta go away.
The seed has gotta
It's
be spilled.
gotta go away.
Dude, I actually did see an article the other day that was like talking about how sperm technically defy one of Newton's laws of physics or something like that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like at certain times, like the way they swim.
Yeah, that's right. We make that shit, dude. We make stuff that does not obey the laws
Dude,
of this earth.
The second I saw that, I was like, see, this is what proves that the nofap is bullshit. Dude.
No fap's bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep that shit inside you? That's terrifying.
Yeah, dude.
That's terrifying.
Physics defying sperm.
Get that out of here.
You got to share that with the world, baby.
You gotta share it with every Quick Trip bathroom.
This is a pro-fap podcast, dude.
Pro-fap.
You hear about no-fap? This is pro-fap.
I'm more about no shit November. That's the thing I'm trying to get on.
Dude, you're not allowed to shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold in my shit for a
What
whole
are the
month.
benefits? What are the benefits that you get of holding in your shits like that?
You absorb more nutrients that you could have missed out on the first time through.
Yeah, of course.
That
just makes. I mean, I just want to stop you before you say the other one. That makes perfect sense to me.
So it's like,
because it's like you're pooping out. What your poop is just nutrients that you couldn't absorb.
You always do that
because you
stuff.
didn't give your body enough time because you just let your poop out right
It's
away.
like triple distilled.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
You
yeah.
let it stay in there.
Yeah.
Some of the nutrients are bound to travel back up.
Exactly, dude. That makes a lot of sense. Just as somebody with a really basic understanding of science, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
Anyways,
I mean, I've got a less than basic understanding of science, but I've never felt worse.
yeah.
I've been doing shit retention, and I've never felt worse. My eyes close whenever I lay down, just like a baby doll. I can't even control it.
Dude, no shit. November is almost over though, dude. You're right there.
I think I'm gonna go another month.
Dude, no shit. December. Dude.
No shit, December for
No
Christmas.
dump December.
As a Christmas present to myself, I'm gonna take a month load.
Dude, just thinking about it is like making my stomach hurt so bad, dude. If you held your shit in for long enough, it would have to start turning sideways. You just start taking big old dumps, dude.
It wouldn't. It would just be one large orb. Like it wouldn't be any sides to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm thinking about it right now.
Anyways, what's another benefit, dude, to
You
holding
get
your
MS. You give yourself MS.
Callback.
Hello?
That's a callback.
Hello? Hanging up.
Dude. Well, we've been killing it on this pod so far, dude. I don't want to brag, but we're kind of crushing it. Dude, have you...
It's all thanks to poet Jen Harris.
Thank you, poet Jen Harris.
This is the most insane cup I've ever seen in my life.
You know,
I really
dude,
didn't consider it.
Now that I think about it, I think I know who that is because I think they used to go to Arts Bar a bunch.
No way.
R.I.P. Arts Bar, but yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude.
R.I.P. Arts Bar.
Rest in power.
Piss. Rest in piss. Arts Bar.
Dude,
Fuck that place.
You didn't like it?
No, it was great.
Yeah, it's
What I didn't understand was the entire different techno section upstairs.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
There was just because it would be down. You'd be at the open mic, and it would be the Orc Kingdom. It would be just freaks, freaks and geeks.
Yes, the open mic, the stage time.
And then
I must have it.
In order to go to the bathroom, you have to walk past the opening scene in Blade. You know,
yeah, dude. It's
total
just like
vampire party in there.
white guys with dreads.
Every white guy with
white
dreads
girls with
is
dreads.
a vampire. Every single white person with dreads that
Yes,
you see,
dude.
they are a vampire,
100%.
and they must be stopped.
Yeah, stab them in the heart.
Stab them in the heart
Stab
with a
'em in
wooden
the heart.
stake in broad daylight too.
Yeah.
They're in broad daylight. They're even more dangerous because that means that the sun doesn't affect them. But
Yeah,
that doesn't mean
dude.
they're not a vampire.
They've ascended. They've become ascended vampires if they can go out in the sun.
They need to be stopped.
Yeah.
They need to be stopped. But
Don't
that was
let them
terrifying.
ascend.
That room was terrifying.
No, yeah, the techno, and then there was the patio outside where it's just like all converged.
Yeah.
And that was
yeah.
a nightmare.
It was just us talking to
but
techno
fun,
people.
Cool sometimes.
Yeah, it would be us talking to techno people,
Yeah.
and it would just be like, it's an art. Someone would be just screaming constantly.
Yeah.
There'd be a guy wearing like very little clothing in the snow and saying it's a mindfulness
dude.
exercise.
Yeah.
And then nobody can be like, everyone's like, oh, cool. Like that's no one was gonna be like, I'm worried about you.
Well, I don't think that anybody was like, I'm worried about you, but I do remember making fun of a lot of people up there, being like, that's
It was a good
stupid.
time. It was a good time.
Dude, at one time, one of the first times I went there was a parrot. A guy had a parrot on his shoulder and was just shitting all down his back. It was different. It was different when I first started going there. That was like 10 years ago. Almost now. And like, well, actually, yes. Like around this time 10 years ago.
Whoa.
And it was like way more divey. Like there was like a lot of like fucking rough customers. A guy pulled a gun on Joe Nunnick one time.
What?
Yeah, I've told this story on this podcast before, but the guy
Was this the with the black anti-Semite guy?
No, that was not him.
No.
But I have talked about him on the podcast before too, Jerome Tolliver.
That guy would pull a gun.
Yeah, no. His name, or no, the guy was just a random dude. It was just a random guy. Joe was like the last at the open mic. It was like 1 a.m. And he I don't know, he like made fun of this guy's beard, and he was just like, oh, I have a gun. It was just waving it around.
Waved it around in a bar?
Yeah, he waved it around. He dropped your little mic thing again, dude.
No,
in
who
between your
cares,
legs.
dude?
Me, dude.
All right.
It's aesthetics, bro.
God damn, dude.
Just joking.
Is this fucking... I thought this was DIY. I thought this was the true
Yeah,
spirit
dude.
of DIY, man.
Yeah, bro. It's not though. It's a well structured. Everything that has happened so far was meticulously planned by me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the mastermind of conversation.
Hang on, let me see what the next line on my script is. That's crazy, man.
Dude, did you hear about this owner of the Colts, the Indianapolis Colts? He did an interview recently.
Did he come out? He came out?
No, he got arrested for a DUI in like 2014, and then in an interview recently he was like, the only reason that happened is because I'm a rich white billionaire.
Really?
Yeah, he was like,
That's true. That's true.
It's so funny to me. It's like it's what's so hilarious about it to me and ironic is like this is one of the owners of an NFL team who have like they barred Colin Kaepernick from playing, and it's like now this guy is basically saying the same thing about himself. Like he's launching the same complaint.
He got a DUI.
Yeah, dude.
But that doesn't line up with what everyone else kind of says about the rich white billionaires. I don't know. It is
pretty
true though.
funny.
I'm actually very drunk right now. I was driving
You
here.
driving over here?
Yeah, I was driving here, and I'm trashed.
But since you're not a billionaire, you didn't get stopped.
Cop pulls me over, says, "You know how fast you were going?" And I said, "About this fast."
Yeah, exactly.
And
right.
I said I think I was going about 1 mile an hour.
Nice, dude.
And
yeah.
he goes, "Open up your Chase checking right now, right fucking now."
Your Chase checking.
And so I show him my checking. I show him my
Yeah.
checking balance, and it was under $1 billion.
And he was like,
And he said, "God fucking damn it, you're free to go.
he's like, I'm gonna let you off with a warning.
I'll let you off with a warning."
He's like, but if you have more money in your Chase checking account next time, you're fucked, son.
You're so
You're
fucked.
Son, I'll fuck you. I'll fuck you myself.
Boy, do you know where you are right now? You're a long way from home.
Yeah.
This is billionaire country.
This is Leewood,
Billionaire
Kansas.
ticketing country. We don't cotton to non-billionaires. Or we do. Wait. Do we like... Seems like I like giving tickets, but only
to billionaires.
But I'm mad that you don't have money.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know what my framework is really as a police officer, but
Yeah.
get the hell out of here.
Seems like none of them do, dude.
I said, "Officer, I have a podcast to go to," and he said, "What are you doing? Get out of here!"
He's like, you gotta go jake off.
Yeah, and he gave me a police escort over here.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's what those sirens were. when
Yeah,
you
I had
pulled
the
up,
whole
dude.
motorcade.
Leeloo, leeloo. I was like, dang, Conrad is here.
I imported cops from Britain.
Yeah.
Nino, Nino, Nino.
Why do their sirens?
Is that an Italian? That's an
Why
Italian.
yeah.
Here's an Italian ambulance. Nino, 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 Nino.
But it's so accurate, dude. Why do their horns sound so funny over there, bro? Come on.
No.
Here's the thing. Everybody's making fun of their accents. I want to make fun of their car horns.
I want to make fun of their
come
cars
on, dude. Their alarms.
and their clothing.
I mean,
No, just the car alarms, the horns, the little goofy, little tiny go-kart Scooty Putt Jr. cars that they have.
Scooty Putt Jr. What is that?
I don't know.
You just made that up.
I think I saw it on a
Scooty Putt Jr. Dude.
Scooty
Is a
Putt
bumper
Jr.
sticker.
No, it's from some Cartoon Network
Yeah,
show.
the Scooty.
I've
Scooty
never
Putt
thought
Jr.
of anything
show, dude.
normal. I just remember little.
Scooty.
I just remember like
Scooty-
small sound bites from
Scooty Putt.
Scooty Putt. Someone
What's
find
that, a
what that
sound-
show. What show is that from?
Yeah, dude. We'll get the legions of Jakeoffs to go scour the internet for Scooty.
The Legion of Pranks.
Yeah, no, the Legion of Jakeoffs, dude. It's Jakeoff Nation. They'll go out there. They'll look it up, dude.
Yeah, I
They
told my
won't.
parents that this was a podcast about the dangers of circumcision. So maybe we could talk about that.
Oh, there actually are huge dangers, and I could show you.
Really? Right now?
No, I'm just kidding.
Check this out.
My shit didn't get fucked up. But
You're uncut?
no, I am cut, dude.
Good.
I'm cut.
Good. I can't handle the egos of uncut people. I don't like it.
Explain what you mean.
Like if someone is uncircumcised, they really do feel like it's like the correct, right thing to not be circumcised. And they'll be like, "Are you circumcised?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Why?" And it's like, I didn't choose to do this.
Dude, what?
I wasn't born, and I was like, "Ew." Doc.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't born and was like, but like it looks weird.
I'm a
weirder than
baby.
the other ones. Like,
No one's gonna fuck me. I'm a baby.
yeah.
I'm a baby. I'm not gonna get any fucking action because of this weird sock on my dong. I need to show women that I have a tip
I do believe,
and
that
not
you-
just 3 balls.
I do believe that you came out of the womb thinking that.
Pissed
Yeah,
at my dick.
dude, piss at your dick, bro.
Came out of the womb.
Conrad Fagan pissed at his dick.
Oh, that's my business card.
Yeah, it's your business card.
That boy came out of the womb pissed at his dick.
Yeah,
a
that's
quote.
a funny dude, because I feel like, I mean, first of all, I'm sure that a lot of people with uncut dicks get shamed a lot in certain situations and shit. You know what I mean?
I
But
fear them.
you fear them.
Yeah.
yeah. you're
The confidence
scared.
to just walk around like that. It's like if you had like a. It's like if everyone was born with like a third arm that didn't do anything. Just like a floppy arm, you know? And then like one guy keeps it and you're like, damn, that's fucking swag right there.
Yeah, dude.
That's
it is
confidence.
It is becoming more normalized though. Like
Well, I
people,
mean,
there's
yeah.
like anti-circumcision movements,
Mhm.
which is what this podcast is about.
Have you talked about bloodstained men and their friends on here?
No, what is that?
Bloodstained men and their friends?
No.
Dude, look them up. They are an organization dedicated to the abolishment of infant circumcision.
Dude, honestly,
They're guys. They walk around. They have giant signs. They've like shut down blocks of Austin before.
wow.
They all wear white. And go to the images and look at their costumes. Look at the way they protest.
Oh my gosh.
They wear all white with like
I did
red
not
stains
see.
on their crotches because they were all mutilated as babies.
Yeah, dude. Well, it is like that is the thing about it though, is like it's like this really like unnecessary thing that like ends up messing up a bunch of people's penises forever.
Yeah, dude. I mean, mine got botched.
Really?
They had to go back in.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, dude. I've got a scar on my dick. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. They went in and they did it, and they were like, "Oh, it's way too big. We need to go back in and try." We need to get a bigger knife.
We gotta take some of his meat out.
We
dude.
gotta de-meat this
It's not
boy.
just the skin. We need to take some of the meat. Otherwise,
This man will be the end of days. No, but I remember hearing that, like, that was like 3 years ago. My dad told me that that I got circumcised and then they had to like go back in and do something
wow.
post-circ.
Post-circ.
I don't know. My shit's fine, if anyone was wondering. But, yeah, it's really weird that it... I'm probably not the only guy who had to get double...
100% not, dude.
Who had to get
Literally
circumcised.
millions upon millions, like tens of millions of men.
They
Like-
get double circumcised?
Or not even double circumcised, but just something goes wrong. Because some people, dude, there are a lot of people who get circumcised for like by religious leaders, like, and they're like certified or whatever, like, but it's still like this. Sometimes it's even like this, like, process that happens outside of like,
Yeah, you're not
the
in
medical
an operating
system.
theater.
yeah. They're not like, they're not scrubbing down.
It's not like in
before they
the
cut off
in
your
the
foreskin.
NIC when they have like a whole auditorium where people watch. How crazy! I want to go back to that, like
Yeah.
early medical,
Like the beginning of surgery.
The beginning
where
of
they're, like,
surgery.
Just pouring whiskey down people's throats. And
Yeah.
put like, here, bite on this stick and try not to move too
I am
much.
going to attempt to cut this woman's head off and remove the fetus through the neck. Oh, she's dead. Damn it. You just kill people. You just show up to work and kill people all day.
It really is.
And you
though.
go do
It's like-
opium.
Do
You
you
go to
ever-
the opium den and then
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
go
the
back to killing
opium
people.
dens all over the place.
I want the whole. I would buy tickets to a surgery.
Dude, what do you think the like ratio of like people back in those days who were just psycho?
Oh, they
like,
just want to
freaks?
touch blood?
Yeah, they just wanted to like cut people up.
I think the same percentage as now.
Yeah,
I think
So what
that-
do you think that is?
100%.
Don't trust surgeons. dude.
100%. I think that there's some jobs that like if people didn't have that job that they would just be like serial killers. Surgeons.
Oh, dude.
Detectives.
No, for real though. Like that. Like the idea that there are a bunch of like psychopaths or like sociopaths, but they just aren't killing people.
Mhm.
They're just doing other shit.
You got to think like a murderer. You know.
Yeah,
they
that's
always
what
say,
people
like,
say about like Michael Jordan.
I can think like a criminal. Michael
Yeah.
Jordan.
They're like, Michael Jordan was a psychopath.
What?
They were like, he was a complete, like, the way that he treated people in the pursuit of winning basketball was like psychotic. Like he
Dude.
was just like a huge, like, he didn't care about you or like, you know, like anything about you. He just wanted to win basketball. And because of that, it led him to treat people terribly.
And
he
achieved greatness though.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. Pretty good. He was pretty good.
Don't get circed. Jack off.
Don't get circed.
You can jack off so many times that your foreskin grows back.
Yeah, dude, it's true.
I heard.
Stretch it all out.
You can stretch it back
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You stretch it back up there.
What I do is I have this thing that's attached to the ceiling over my bed.
Yeah.
And I lay on my back when I'm sleeping, but then it's like it hooks onto my foreskin. And
I have a
stretches
pulley.
It stretches it while I sleep.
You have like a pulley crank next to your bed. Before you go to bed, you just tighten it until your butt cheeks just lift up off the mattress.
Exactly.
They're
dude,
just
yeah.
off the mattress, and then you go to sleep. And your back is in disrepair.
Actually, dude, what it is it's actually what I'm thinking of getting, because the system I have now is in the ceiling, but what I want is a little more comfortable. It's like you tie a rope, like this kind of like thing to the end of the skin, and you and then you just push the rope all the way around the bed, so then you just have it like next to your head. You just kind of like yank on it a little bit, and that way your penis isn't sticking straight into the air all night. It's a little uncomfortable, and you can use this other one on your side. I'm a side sleeper, and so it'd be nice to just be able to just pull my foreskin.
I like to just put my penis into my own butt and stretch the foreskin out that way.
Yeah. Just clamp the foreskin with your.
I don't know. That was just what a shaman told me.
Your shaman.
It was my
Yeah,
shaman.
dude. He came to you in the sensory deprivation tank, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He was like, Conrad, you need to stretch your foreskin over the
yanking as hard as I can. I'm in the sense dep with my dong rope.
Conrad,
and I'm yanking.
Stick your penis into your own butt and stretch the foreskin.
Okay. I feel like people would do anything that, like, if you're already, like, seeing people in the sensory deprivation thing and you're feeling comfortable enough to be like, I saw people, it's like you would do anything they told you.
Frankly, anybody who admits that they saw visions in a sensory deprivation tank shouldn't be allowed to hold public office.
No, absolutely
They
not.
should not be allowed to hold public office, and they probably
Should be allowed to vote.
They shouldn't be allowed to have a gun.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that.
You can't have
for
a gun.
sure.
If you saw stuff in a sensory deprivation, if you weren't in a sensory deprivation tank and went, this is boring as fuck the whole time, then you shouldn't have a gun. Only
For
real
real.
cool guys go in the sense steps and go, fuck this.
Yeah, dude.
Just speaking, just
It's
out
true.
loud in the tank, in the facility.
It's like a room full of sensory deprivation.
Fuck this
tanks.
shit.
They can all hear you.
This fucking blows. Boring. It's like a metallic echo. Can you edit to make it sound like I'm in a sensory deprivation tank? Are there effects on this thing? Fuck this shit.
Is there noise? Is there like white noise that's playing?
No. There's just nothing.
It's just nothing?
It's nothing. Maybe they play music in there. And they give you a little bit of ket-ket.
Dude,
But I don't know.
I feel like for me, it's like I've sat in a room alone before with like nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's like it can't be that different.
I
you
think
know?
I think what a lot of people trying to make their lives better and like trying to like increase their like brain power, they're just like MK Ultraing themselves.
Oh yeah.
Like they're just like, oh, I'm taking ketamine alone in my apartment and I'm sitting in a dark wet
that's
tank.
So funny. That's such a funny way to put it. I agree though. It really is like this they're
like
this,
doing government experiments to themselves.
Yeah.
Whether it's like, oh, mind bloom, you know about mind bloom?
Yeah, you can get ketamine in the mail, dude.
Ketamine in the mail.
It's actually therapy.
with an audio book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like I want to splice in a couple seconds in that audiobook that's just like kill the president, 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 and then it goes back to like and there's a river in your mind palace and all your problems are lilies on the river. And you watch them float down the river, but you do not follow them.
Dude,
you do not chase them.
I do. I mean, like, you know, I could understand if
Go get a gun, rob a store, rob a convenience store.
if it's being administered in like some like, you know, like actual like doctor setting, you know what I mean?
But it's not.
Yeah, but just
But it
you
isn't.
at your house. It's just you doing drugs, dude.
You're
Like,
going to like an office space that like some, you know, failed professional fighter rented out and filled with sensory deprivation tanks. And he's like, get in there, dude. Get naked. You're getting naked in front of strangers.
Dude,
You're like putting yourself in a dark room.
It's so funny.
You're doing ketamine.
You're like
just,
preparing yourself for the tanks that they put you in the Matrix.
Yeah. You're just
it's,
wrecking
like,
your
so
fucking
funny.
mind. You're just doing like Abu Ghraib style. People in Austin are going to start hooking themselves up to jumper cables with fucking hoods on their
That's
head.
so funny. Yeah,
I sit in a room playing
force-feeding
Hatebreed
themselves.
for 48 hours.
force feeding themselves Ensure.
Force feeding myself Ensure, and I'm sitting in a room that plays fucking Testament for 48 hours straight at max volume. And it actually teaches mental fortitude. It actually strengthens your mental toughness.
Dude, I get ads all the time for like this.
Give yourself PTSD.
like this like fascist like men's camp.
Oh,
basically.
yes.
Do you know what I'm talking
Yes.
about? It's like
Yes,
the,
I want to go.
dude,
Can we
it's
go?
Like the
Can we go
you
to
know
the
what
men's
I'm talking
camp?
about though? It's the
This
fucking,
place does not admit women. It's got the
Oh, is that a thing?
it's got the AI voice.
No, dude. This is like they're like dudes cosplaying as like army drill instructors, and you basically sign up to go to like
I was thinking of a
army
different
it's
thing.
like army boot camp, but it's not for the army. It's just
For fat guys.
for not even for fat guys, just for like guys
Yeah,
who
but it's
want
kinda for fat
they want to
guys.
be men. They want to be
I've
men.
seen it. Is it the one where the guy
No.
kicks the guy out and he's like, you need to
No.
ring the bell 3 times and leave?
No,
What do you...
Dude,
Okay.
these are like regular sized people for the most part that I've seen. Some of them are even kind of cut.
It's just military boot camp.
Dude, they're like basically go there and get like yelled at and made to do push-ups and like a bunch of exercises and stuff. For a couple of weeks, they like go away from their family, I think. Like, I don't know how long it is, but then I get the ads for it, and it's
just
like
pay a
clearly,
lady to step on your balls, dude. That's
for real.
crazy.
It really is.
Just
like,
pay a lady
crazy.
to call you a pig.
Yes.
Fucking.
It obviously is something like that too. Like
It's the
where-
dominatrix thing, but you don't get to come.
It's nofap. It's nofap. It's what happens if you nofap, dude.
That is what happens if you
end
nofap.
up going to a fucking you volunteer for
You end up
military
starting a boot camp.
Yeah.
You end up starting a boot camp for guys who would not be admitted into the military.
Yes.
They would all have
Yes.
they all have medical problems. They all have gout and diabetes. They wouldn't be allowed to go to the military. So you make a fake military camp for these guys. Have you seen the thing where it's like this is what I thought you were talking about.
No.
Which is like a men's camp. It's like a men's retreat in Bali. And it's all of them are just have
Bali.
that weird like AI dude voice where it's like, this place only admits men. 40 to 50 men will stay at this retreat and focus on their businesses and bodies. No. And it's like no women allowed. It's just a big hotel in Bali where you go swim and you get jacked and you sit on your laptop with your shirt off and you have headphones and no shirt and you fucking
probably don't jerk off.
You do not jerk off.
Do not jerk off.
It's always nofap is baked into this stuff.
Yeah.
These guys are just way too full.
They're way too fucking. They're brimming with cum, dude. They are brimming with cum.
It's just the most insane thing I've ever seen because it's like, well, it's not that crazy because it's something that like women I think have been doing for years, like women's retreats where they just go to an island and they go like read books together and
well,
shit.
the idea of being like, oh, we're gonna do like a masculine camp or whatever is like whatever. Like that's not like inherently bad, but it's like you're like, okay, this camp is about fucking not jerking off, dude.
It's about not jerking off.
You
it's
better
about working
get
out,
jacked, like
and working on your business, your drop
yeah,
shipping,
dude. Yeah, drop shipping,
your e-commerce
yes.
business.
Networking,
it just shows
shit.
dudes like jumping into fucking lakes and then lifting weights and then sitting on a laptop with their shirt off.
Dude.
And it's like there are no women allowed.
The women retreats. It's always like getting in touch with like your like womanhood and like like
let's just make money, become a billionaire, become rich.
Yeah.
When you leave, do not get a woman. Women are evil. Women want to take all the money you earned at man camp.
I would love to go to that retreat with you, actually. I don't want to go to the boot camp thing that I was talking about where they like make you do push-ups in the mud, but I want to go to the Bali getting jacked.
We just do a podcast.
yeah.
Just all the guys are working on their like they're doing MLM shit. They're on Zoom calls with guys they're on Zoom calls with guys in Singapore and we're just like doing a podcast. Both of us with our shirts off. We have gross bodies in different ways. Like I'm like spindly. I've got scars and stuff.
And I got
breasts.
marks. I got stretch marks, dude. Breasts,
tooth marks on your nipples.
Yeah, tooth marks on my nipples
from
dude.
Nursing.
I actually have two. Yeah, from babies mistaking me as their milkmaids. Dude.
They latch on you.
Yeah, I was the wet nurse for a hospital ward.
I'll tell you, bro. When I was in the hospital, they were all wet nurses.
Yeah,
come
that's
on,
what I'm talking about.
That's
bro.
man camp stuff, dude.
Yeah. Dude, no, I would love to go to that. I've gone to like some weird shit. I went and saw the My Pillow guys rally right after in 2021 the like big rally that he had. That was like the don't let them steal the election rally. Stop
Holy
the steal.
Shit.
I went there. Me and Aaron Scarborough.
That sounds amazing.
It was crazy, dude. I saw Charlie Kirk there. I saw Dinesh D'Souza. If you know Dinesh D'Souza.
I know Dinesh D'Souza, man.
3,000 mules. What is it? 2,000.
I'm on
mules?
BitChute, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm on BitChute hard. I played some BitChute clips.
Oh, BitChute. You mean cool YouTube?
Worse YouTube. Dude.
You mean
so bad?
You mean YouTube for cool guys? Dude, not babies?
The number of times that you go in the comments of a BitChute video and like see somebody who just straight up has a swastika as their like profile image is insane. There's at least like a few in every comment section.
Yeah, but they're always like very benign comments too. It's just like, this is just like a Nazi, and he's like, this is so funny. It's like not saying anything about Nazi stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a video you also found funny, and you see that, you're like, oh.
Oh, on BitChute? I only go on BitChute to watch, like, there's this one guy who, his name is Harry something. I can't remember his name at the moment, but he's, like, from New Jersey, and he's a skinny guy with long hair, and he's, like, a big anti-vaxxer, like, super anti-Semitic, like, anti-vax guy. And he, like, talks about how, like, you shouldn't fuck people who have been vaccinated because they'll like shoot vax into you and stuff. It's really funny.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't. He like his video that I played on here, and this is an exact quote. Is he's like, I don't fuck vaccinated people because I don't fuck retards. It's exactly what he said. That is a direct quote.
I mean, if you think about all the unvaccinated people in the world, like that guy would just have to fuck guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every girl I know got vaccinated. I got it too,
dude.
But I know
yeah.
all the unvaccinated friends of mine, which my brothers out there, I salute you. You're fighting the good fight, brother. Keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't ever jerk off. Don't get vaxxed. Don't jerk off. Go to Bali.
Yeah. And this is coming from a guy who does jerk off but is vaxxed.
I'm vaxxed and I jerk off and I save all my sperm so I can squirt it into the anti-vax people's mouths while they're sleeping. It's not a crime. I actually got clearance from the NIH to do that.
Yeah.
I'm a contractor.
Dude, it's
I'm a contractor for the NIH.
The vaccine was just all actually a smokescreen for what was really going on, which is Conrad jerking off into unvaccinated people's mouths.
It was all saline. They were right.
Dude.
It was saline.
Dude.
My jizz is what did it.
That's so funny.
You're welcome, America.
You're
welcome.
That was the distraction. Everybody was like trying to say that there were things distracting us from the vaccine.
No.
But it's the opposite. The vaccine was distracting us from what was really afoot. Big Pharma paying Conrad to jerk off.
$60 a day.
$60 a day.
Per diem.
Per diem.
Plus gas. And I was just the Santa Claus of cum squirting, dude. I would just come down in the...
Dude,
all right.
It is funny, though, that you mentioned how, like, every chick you know is vaccinated, because it is kind of gay to be unvaxxed. It is. Like, everybody that I know that is, like...
It's just acting like a little kid. I don't know. It's like, if people come at me with, like, good reasoning for anything, I'm like, yeah, all right. But then, like, a lot of the time, it's just, like, you don't like being told what to do. And I get that.
Yeah,
dude.
I get that 100%. What I don't get is, like, making it your whole personality, dude. That's when I think it's, like, really funny because, like, there's nobody...
The purebloods?
There's nobody... There are very few people. I wouldn't say there's nobody. There are a lot of people, like, especially at the height of COVID, that were like, not getting vaccinated is murder. And like all this stuff, and like, you know, I do agree that went like a little bit too far, you know.
Yeah,
but
they went
people
too
were
hard.
scared. People were scared, like, you know, like nobody knew what was going on. It was just a frightening time for everybody. But there's still, dude, there's this website called Unjected that's dating for unvaccinated people. And I did an episode on here where I made a profile and went and pulled like all the best profiles.
Oh, yes.
And there were like star seeds and like all this stuff on there, dude. It
Star
was sick.
seeds, twin flames.
I don't know what twin flames are.
It's a star seed kind of thing.
Really?
It was like a cult where they it was a Netflix thing where it was just like a love cult where they would just it was just two people who ran it. They said they were twin flames and they were going to help people find their twin flames, but like conveniently the whatever new member's twin flame was already in the cult, so they were just like matching people up in the cult, and they were like telling guys that they were like spiritually feminine, and they were like telling guys that they were girls and girls that they were guys. It was just like a crazy like twin flames, dude. You seen those twin flame people on Instagram?
No.
It's like a bald couple. They're not the Netflix documentary people, but they're just this weird bald couple, and they just like stare at the camera and they're like, twin flames, check in. And it's just, is your love pure and unfettered? and they're just like, they don't blink, and they just like stare at the camera.
Dude, I'll have to check that out. That sounds interesting.
Check
that
it
sounds
out, man.
up my alley. Let's see, dude. Let's
get some headlines.
We might be done.
No
Actually.
way.
We've done 50 minutes almost.
Wow.
We cranked, dude.
We
that
just
was a good epi.
we jaked it.
Yeah, we jaked off. Where can people like follow you at online? And shit?
Oh man, I'm you guys are about to really see my weak point, which is self promo.
Dude, don't.
I am on Instagram at IRL Conrad Fagan.
Yeah.
I am banned from Twitter for impersonating Elon Musk. So I'm not on X, okay? Elon unbanned everyone who was banned from Twitter when X started. I'm still banned because well, dude, okay, I got the handle on Twitter, CEO of Tesla. That was my username on Twitter for like 3 years. And I was just, I was having fun on Twitter, being a fun guy on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then, like, Elon Musk was getting, like, he was people were talking about him more and more, and I was like, well, my thing is CEO of Tesla. I could just change my name, my like, display name to Elon Musk, and then my profile picture to just whatever his profile picture was.
Yeah.
And everyone thought I was Elon Musk. I would get tagged in stuff. I got tagged and people going like, fuck you, you're killing the planet at CEO of Tesla. Which is crazy that Elon Musk would like make a Twitter account and be like, well, I'm the CEO of Tesla. I should probably say that.
CEO of Tesla.
And I got so many DMs, dude. People asking for money. Dude, the amount of DMs Elon Musk didn't get because of me was like crazy. Like I was like a filter. I was like a screen program for all the like stupidest people who wanted to talk to Elon Musk because they wouldn't check. I didn't have the fucking verification thing.
What's the dumbest message that you got?
It was. I wonder if I can look at it. I wonder if I can look it up because it was all like people with like rap careers or like Swedish kids.
Swedish kids
would just send me their routing number and account number and just like ask for. Yeah, no, I can't look at my. Fuck.
Like
I'm like
banned,
so
like
my
it won't
account
even
is
let you
suspended.
go on there?
No, I can't. It just says my account is suspended.
But you can still look at tweets.
I can look at tweets, but I can't look at my messages, and they were so sick, dude. Women would send me nudes, be like old women sending me like vagina pictures, and then like written on in the little Twitter photo editing thing where you do the little marker, it would just be the word yours. Pretty cool, right?
No.
There'd be dudes who were like, I'm a rapper and I'm really trying to get my career started. I just need like $15,000 to get like a studio together. Can I please have a Tesla? Like people going like, can I just have a Tesla? They're just like,
that's so crazy.
I didn't tweet ever.
That's so funny that people thought you were Elon Musk because you had at CEO of Tesla.
Yep. It would be all these tweets just tagging me, asperging me.
People are crazy, dude.
It's so funny. So I'm not on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I am on Instagram. I made a sketch that's on YouTube. It's called Ghost Hunter 111. Go watch that. We made it with my friend Adam. I want a lot of people to watch it because I think it's really good. And we've got... What else we got? I'm doing a corporate gig in Austin on Tuesday for a bunch of people who work at Indeed at an apartment. So it's not a real corporate. It's just an apartment show, and the entire audience is going to be working at Indeed.
But it's going to be in an apartment?
It's going to be in an apartment.
Weird.
And it's going to be great. So things in Austin are going so fucking sick. I will be seeing Rory Scovel at the Paramount on Thursday, November 30th.
You're just plugging shows you're going to go watch?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be going to see Napoleon on Saturday. Probably at the Alamo Draft House.
I am excited to see Napoleon, dude.
I'm interested. I'm also going to be seeing Thanksgiving at the Draft House. I'm going to be doing a double feature. You can catch me at the movies.
Yeah, catch him at the movies. As always, thank you for listening to this podcast. Thank you. You can follow us at jakin.off.podcast on Instagram and send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast@gmail.com. If you send it, I'll look at it once at least.
Yeah.
So
that's a good policy.
Yeah.
That's a
I'll
good
take
thing.
a look at it once.
It's a good thing to welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Send your routing number
send
to
your routing number
at CEO of Tesla on Twitter. I will be wiring the money. That's what I would tell anyone who asks for money. I would just respond and be like, "It's on the way."
Oh my god.
I would be like, "Sending money now."
That's so fucked up, bro. All right. We're going to let the listeners go. I love you. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Ooh na na na.